everyone, welcome to the Sugar and Crumbs kitchen. Well, as you can see, I'm back in our original kitchen. Our Wi-Fi, we're hoping it's all going to go smashingly well. Don't we, Laura?
Yeah, of course. It's just every time we say that. we have a problem.
Anyhow, don't worry, but I've spoken to our Wi-Fi people who provide us, which is BT and Virgin, and they both say we have got a problem, but they're upgrading it. It'll all be done by Wednesday. But BT is the strongest, and we're in here tonight. So, never mind that. Who is this lovely lady here? Sarah Doyle. So we've got Sarah in the kitchen. Make sure you get those thumbs up, love hearts going. Sarah is from Effie's Pantry. Effie's Pantry. And she's used that name after her grandmother, hasn't it?
Yeah.
So you used to bake with your grandmother and that on a regular basis.
Yeah, watch her bake. Gorgeous.
Yeah. All right, baking with grandmas, don't we? So I'm going to get Laura to do a little introduction. So we've got Laura in the kitchen tonight. We've got Maria in the kitchen. It's all a bit confusing because we're not normally in here. So it's like, we was laughing like it's like back to old times, isn't it?
Yeah.
We just don't know where anything is. So anyhow, so what we're going to do is we're going to get Laura to do some shout outs, but because Sarah's got so much to do tonight, I'm going to quickly show you what she's going to do. She's just going to prep while I just talk, and then Laura's going to do some shout outs. But what do we think of this bad boy?
Amazing. That's fantastic.
Which camera would you like me to go on,
This
Laura?
one, because it's so big.
Right. And she's going to make this, Laura, I can never say the name. What did I say before? I got it all wrong. Molly's Creative, whatever it's called.
The creator, no, I'm doing it now. Creator, and this is the laying style.
Yeah, the laying style. So look at that fabulous little mouse, all the texture, the detail. We've even got a little butterfly on there. We might not get to the grass tonight because this is a big project. And Sarah's never been in our kitchen before, have you? Are you nervous?
Very.
So Sarah's not been in our kitchen before, but she chose to do this. I was amazed. Anyhow, originally Sarah was going to come along and make some cookies for us. And as things do, can I just pop them under there, Laura?
Yeah.
You see them?
Ooh, the other way around.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
It's me, it's me.
Is it you?
Am I the right way? Am I the right way now? Yeah. Right, okay. So originally Sarah was going to come and do some cookies for us, but as things do, they get all a bit confusing on Facebook, and Sarah had made a boot previously, and somebody said, "Oh, that would be great on a Facebook Live," and I said, "Yeah, I'll ask her." So then Sarah thought I wanted her to make a boot, which we do. We're very happy. So the cookies got kicked out the window. So going back to you guys. We've said to Sarah she can stay a few more days if she likes, providing she does a little live for us on Thursday. What do you think? Do we like that idea? It means Laura and Maria got to work the night shift again, but sorry, Maria is in the kitchen. Not sure if I mentioned it. Did I say it? Isn't it? Good. So and Sarah's got to stay with us for how many more days till Thursday? Is that 3?
Yeah.
There you go. Anyhow, so she's going to go and do some little running around visiting, and she's going to work with what we've got. So we haven't got these cutters here. Okay, we don't stock these, but I'm going to stock them. So I'm going to get those in stock. And hopefully I'll have them on the website by Thursday, but I need to speak to the company, see if I can get them in time. But we still won't have them here for Sarah, so she's going to use some other cutters and just show you a little bit about flooding cookies and putting the outline on. So make sure you're back with us on Thursday at 8 o'clock. Okay, excited about that?
Very.
Hey, not everybody gets dragged into 2 lives on the first time here, eh? There we go. So there we go, we'll put that on there. And then while Sarah is doing that, I'm going to get Laura to do the shout outs and hellos.
Yeah, so we've got a brilliant audience. We're just over 230 at the moment, but it is still building up. And there's lots of people excited about you being here until Thursday already. Hi to everyone that's watching. Thanks for joining us. If you're new to Sugar and Crumbs Facebook or the Facebook Lives or the community page or anything like that, say hello, introduce yourself. We are a really friendly bunch. If you've got any questions that are relevant to the live this evening, just feel free to post them in the comments. But just be careful because the feed does move very quickly, so we might miss them. If we do, we will go back and we'll try and answer everything that we've missed, normally the next working day. And I know Sarah will make an effort as well. Our guests are fantastic and they do go back.
See, she's got an extra 3 days holiday.
Exactly,
now.
yeah.
Comments, can't we, Sarah?
Yeah. If I survive this one.
If anybody misses any of the Facebook Live this evening, or you can't stay for the whole session, the Facebook Live is pinned to the top of our Facebook page. It also gets transferred over to YouTube as well, and you'll see Maria hovering around Sarah's shoulder doing the fantastic 1-minute videos as well. They also go over to YouTube. If anyone wants to purchase any of the items from the evening, then head over to sugarandcrumbs.co.uk. We do have a new wishlist feature, and we've also got a Facebook Live must-have section as well. So if you head over to our website, have a look on the Facebook Live must-have section and look for this month and Sarah's name, and most of the items that she's used this evening will be in there as well. So everyone's just commenting to say good luck,
Thank you.
all the best. They're excited already that you're here until Thursday, and someone's got really eager eyes and seen the cake at the back behind you as well.
I know, I was just going to get that. I was going to get that because I want Sarah to tell you about it as well, because it's fantastic. They're so good, our audience. They don't miss a trick, do they? Right, so let's get this big bad boy.
Oh, girl.
Oh God!
Oh,
And then-
Is that heavy, Carol? Is that heavy?
No.
Oh God!
That's what I meant. It is heavy. Being sarcastic. Right, Sarah, come on, tell us about this, because this is amazing, isn't it?
If I made it now, it'd be very different. But I made it about 2 years ago. I was snowed in for 3 days. I live in a very, just rural countryside, and I was snowed in, and I didn't have any orders. I thought, what can I do? So I did her. I just found a picture off the internet and did her. And she's made up of 3 cake dummies, and I carved it. I look like a snowman because I haven't got a hot knife, so I just was covered.
And you just padded all her cheeks out with sugar paste.
I literally, that was all sugar paste, so I just moulded it.
How did you do the hand?
Just made it.
Just made it.
But
There you go.
I just,
You just make it.
that's not
No
very
tuition, no
informative.
hints, no tips. You just make it.
I just made a basic, the fingers, and then moulded it, and Dresden tool, and added our jewellery and bits and bobs, and these were moulds, if I remember right, and clay extruder for that, and then airbrush. And I hadn't long had my airbrush. It'd been in the box for 6 months.
Sounds
So
like ours.
that sounds like most people's, I think. And then I just wanted to play around on that. So that's how she came
It's
about.
fabulous, isn't it? Fabulous.
Amazing.
And she sits in my cake room scaring everyone.
And even though she's a dummy, she does weigh a ton because of the amount of sugar paste on it. So let me just move it over. Okay.
Right.
So, let me just before you start, Sarah, you carry on chopping that. So Sarah is just using the laying down mould, but what she's doing is she's just preparing it. So I just want to tell you about these. Can't get that out yet, Sarah. So I just want to tell you about these. These are new, fantastic colours from the Faye Cahill company. So they're not Faye Cahill's colours, they're actually called Colour Mill, but the company that supplies me with Faye Cahill in Australia has manufactured these. And these actually this company actually manufactures the colour drip as well, the chocolate drip as well. Now what's so special about these work with anything that's got butter and oil in. So any oil in, then you can use these. They're absolutely amazing colours. There are 29 colours in total, and there is a booster. Okay, and the booster actually, funny enough, is not for those colours. It's if you've got other colours to enhance them and highlight them. And apparently Australia are going crazy. We are the first to get them here in the UK. They are on offer. They're $4.99. I'm going to be selling at $4.49, but I put them on offer at $3.99. Now you do need to remember, anything that comes in from any other country, we've got to pay shipping costs, we've got to get the product in, we've got to pay shipping costs, and it's always much more expensive. but the best I can do is $3.99. Okay, so we've got those on. There's 29 colours, and it's really funny as well. They've been on the website for a couple of weeks, but they've been hidden, so you can't see them. What I didn't know was that if you did a search for them, you could buy them. So we've had several customers buy them, and then it was last week, Laura and Karen rang me from the office and they went, can you tell me when we're selling Colour Mill when we haven't got it yet? Because it actually only arrived today. So, well, I don't know, they're hidden. Anyhow, then Maria told me the fact that I put them in stock made them available. So there you go. So we've got 3 customers who've got them already, which is great. We're going mad for them. And the customers, Laura's had to ring them and say, we'll refund you. And they've actually said, no, we'll wait for them, which is great. So I'm sure you're going to want those. So let me put that back out the way. Sorry, Sarah. It's all right. It will not be long. We've got a new medium board, okay, just come into stock. This is the Sugar and Crumbs board, and this one is as well. They're slightly cheaper than the other ones that we had, but the one that we've got here is the large one, and this is a medium one, and we do have a smaller board as well. So that's in. We have some new mini silver beans, so you know your little Smarties, your little mini beans. Well, these are silver ones with chocolate in. And just to let you know, I just thought I'd let you know about these. The Fake Cahill is all back in stock, but they're in the new tubs. So I had a lady message me the other day say, have I got the right ones, Carol? Only they look different, but they're all in new tubs, so don't worry about those. There's still a couple of the old tubs, but if you get these, they're just the new tubs. And I just want to tell you about our sprinkles. I mentioned them last week, but what I didn't mention was this brand is Sugar and Crumbs brand. So this brand is called Sprinklicious, and I have brought them out from time to time, but I've got to be honest, sprinkles isn't really high on our agenda because we make so much flavoured icing sugar that the sprinkles keep getting pushed back, and then we make a load and sell them, and then we push them back again and push them back again. But we've actually made a whole range of them. So like this one here, can you see, Laura?
Perfect.
Right, so this one's got pearls in, it's got strands in. You can see that there's micro pearls in there. Give them a good shake. What's so nice about them is that they're all pearlised. What's even better for them is that they're suitable for every diet. So vegans, vegetarians, halal, kosher, nut-free, they are suitable for any diet. Julie Riley was in here last week, as you know, and I gave her all of them to take home, what I had here, so I had to go and get some more. And then she just blended the pinks and the reds and the whites all together. I put them all on the side of the cake and they look fantastic, really very, very pretty. So they're live on the website now. They're called Sprinklicious, and that is our brand. So we own Sprinklicious, okay? So they're there. And then I'm going to shut up and let Sarah get on. Believe it or not, I'm going to try and shut my mouth for a bit longer than I normally do because Sarah's got so much to do and she's nervous. So Laura's going to be spinning out comments. I just need to nip outside for 2 minutes and I'll be back. Now I'm going to leave you to it. And look what Maria spotted. Maria just said to Sarah, what are you doing with them offcuts, Sarah? The girl who told me that she wasn't eating any rubbish anymore today, she hasn't even got to tonight.
Not even half past yet.
She's going to scoff this and then tomorrow she'll say, I'm not eating any more rubbish. So,
it's more cake in
rubbish.
yellow
I know. So, don't know how she does it. Right, so how is our audience doing?
Fantastic. We are just under 280.
Fantastic. Well done, Sarah. So I'm going to leave you to it. Let her get home. I'll be back in a few minutes.
No worries.
Okay, so I've got Molly's laying down mould, and I've baked my Madeira sponge with the recipes in her book that comes with the mould. And she'll probably tell you I'm doing this wrong. But it's just ease it out the mould.
So this is the laying down mould.
Yeah.
And they do come in 2 different postures.
Standing up. Yeah, it's standing up mould as well, which I haven't got yet. But that's more or less coming out right. So, because I'm making this boot, I saw this mould and I thought, oh, I want to make something different than animals. I've seen loads of amazing animals, but I just saw a boot.
Yes.
And I'm going to cut off what I don't need because those will be too bulbous. I'm just going to really get on with it because there is so much to do. And stick it together.
Did you see that? I don't know if anybody actually saw that on the camera, but Maria literally just swiped that bit of cake from the side of the board straight into her mouth. Look at that.
No icing or anything.
Nothing, just pure cake.
Right, so the great thing, is it nice? Great thing about this is it's flat already. So when you're laying down your mould, I'm going to clear all that up. When you're laying down your mould, it's pretty flat already. I'm going to cover the board after. If you're like me, you've got to cover your board. I can't stand a silver board. But that's me.
You were caught, Maria. You were caught on camera. It's official.
So I made a strawberry buttercream earlier, and I'm just going to slap it in the middle. Needs no support. And being the Madeira, it's so much easier to carve if you need to, but obviously I don't really need to on this one because it's all done for me. Thank you, Molly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Brilliant.
So just in case anyone's not familiar with the mould that Molly sells, it's called a Creature Creator. So this is the laying style. It's a silicone mould. The other style is actually a standing style. So they're two slightly different shapes. They're sold separately. And they are available on the Sugar and Crumbs website. They come with a tutorial guide within them, so there's a different tutorial per mould, and it gives you ideas of what you can actually do, whether it be an animal, a person, and it also includes the recipe that Sarah's used this evening. So it's all hints and tips about how to use the moulds and everything like that, and they are fantastic. We've had so many people purchase them. We've had so many different ideas made using the moulds, and it's fantastic. It's so inventive. So that, you know, they are an investment, but they're well worth it. You know, we've done live before with Molly's, particularly for the moulds when we first launched them. And you'll see that we've got different ideas that we've shown. Just have a look back through our previous Facebook Lives and just see what Molly did there. They're fantastic.
Right, so that's basically it, the shape. So I finished.
That's
Oh,
it.
no, that's it, yeah. If only. No, it'd be no fun then. Right, so where's your breakfast? There it is.
Honestly, Maria, I can't believe it. Everyone's saying, Maria, step away from the cake.
There you go, Molly. It's a good recipe.
There you go. It's got Maria's approval.
Okay. Just want to get most of these crumbs out because I'm gonna. Well, the ganache will obviously stick with the crumbs on the cake. Haven't got time to chill it today, and I haven't got time to chill.
You're doing great, don't worry.
Sarah.
I'm not moaning. I'm not moaning at all.
Fed you well.
Fed me very
Took you
well.
out.
Took me out for breakfast and
Got your tea.
everything.
We don't
Yeah.
know making people.
Right, so there's my dark chocolate ganache wool made earlier. I'm just gonna whack that on. And if I'm clumsy because I'm just hurrying.
No worries. Sarah, what did you want me to mould for you?
Just the board cover.
Nice.
Just that blue over there.
Super.
I've left a little ridge there. I'm going to get rid of that because I don't. That's going to be the smoother part of the boot.
You're going to speak up as well.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah. I've shouted at you all.
I've got to be honest, I was listening to you in the other room and you're all very quiet.
Right. I'm a shy, retiring type.
No, you're not, Sarah.
No, I'm
Stay with you.
not. All right, no, I'm not.
never met this lady before, but she can chat.
She's one of us.
Yeah.
So there he goes. I don't know why I decided to do a boot. It just looked like a boot to me. And living in the countryside, seeing lots of little
Snowed in lights with the creature creator mould. I said the snowed in with the creature creator mould.
snowed in, yeah.
How much of this do you need? Do you think that'd be enough?
Yeah, a little bit more maybe. This is pretty messy anyway, but this is definitely messier today.
Maria!
No, Carol. Carol, you missed it. You missed it. You have got to watch this live back because, honestly, as soon as Sarah had the first trimmings of cake, Maria actually snuck a hand onto the board and just swiped it away. And trust me, it wasn't missed. Everyone noticed it on the live.
You're going to be slapping your ash all over it in a minute. Have you noticed I've not eaten anything? Have you seen how good I've been?
I've not touched a piece of that cake.
No.
Has
You have to
anyone
make
used
it.
this mould
Pardon?
that's watching? Has anyone used this mould?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Great.
we've had plenty of people purchase from us, and I think we have a few people who are a bit scared of it, or
Yeah.
they fancy the idea of using it, but they haven't yet used it.
I must say I didn't use mine for about 6 weeks because I was a bit like that as well. And I don't know why, 'cause there's no reason to be scared of anything
No.
cakey.
The other thing as well, just in case you might not know who Sarah is, it might not have twigged yet. Last week there was a post that went up of a steam engine. And who was that, Sarah? So there was a lovely, beautiful steam engine, and everybody commented on it. Sarah made that with the creature creator mould as well, didn't you?
Yeah, that was the Flying Scotsman.
The Flying Scotsman. So a lot of you may remember seeing that because everybody was going mad
Yeah.
for it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I was about to change my mind and say, forget the boot, Sarah, come and make the Flying Scotsman instead.
What would I have said? Not on your Nelly. That took so long. But that was for an 80-year-old man who'd loved these trains all his life, and he cried apparently when he got
Oh, he did.
it. Yeah.
It was fabulous. She did a good
hopefully.
job of it.
Thank you.
We've got plenty of people who are fans of the mould saying it's an absolute lifesaver. It's so, the time obviously
Nice
for
time.
carving a cake and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
The mould obviously makes your life so much easier.
Okay, good, Maria. Oh, it's got to be. Look at that.
I know.
Actually, you.
Honestly, Carol, you've missed it.
Well, I'm just going to play with cake decorating things. Nothing going past my lips again. They're really good.
Oh, every crumb of cake shows on me.
Ag.
I was
Yeah.
actually saying to you tonight, I chew gum now when I make cakes so that I'm not.
Ah, that's a
No,
good
she got me in the
idea.
supermarket today. She said, buy some chewing gum, Carol. Now, when you've got
Yeah.
sugar based ready, then
That's a good
then you can use
idea.
that. And then John
Right,
saw me chewing
just
gum
gonna wash
before.
my
I don't know what
hands.
the hell I was doing.
Yeah. You don't chew
I
gum,
don't chew
so
gum,
no. Yeah, we've got loads of people saying that they've got the mould, and now we've got loads of different suggestions about how to use it and what to use it for. So this evening, Sarah is making a boot. I'll just pop it up on the camera.
Really? You should have been quick then and got her again.
I give her a chance to move out of the way. If you can't stay with us for the whole live this evening, you can catch up when we're finished. It will be pinned to the top of the Facebook page, and it also gets transferred over to YouTube as well.
Are we going live to YouTube? No, not tonight. We're not chancing it. Oops.
Thought that was coming on my head then.
Is
Surely.
he scoffing cake?
No,
That's
not
awful.
tonight. Just Facebook
Brilliant,
tonight.
thank you.
Yeah, very good.
So now I'm just going to smooth it down a bit, just so it's nice and smoothish. Base under the fondant. I'm sorry, I am rushing. Really slapdash.
They know that.
Mm-hmm.
They know. They know, everybody who watches our lives knows that you're all on a short time. And to be fair, it's great that you know, there's an intro, there's chatting to the audience, and you've still got to decorate a cake in such a short time, so don't worry, Sarah. We'll speed you up when you've got 15 minutes and you've got lots to do.
And you've not covered it.
This isn't Bake Off.
Yeah, then we'll judge you afterwards.
I couldn't do that. Yeah, do. I couldn't do that. No way. A lot of people have said to me, go on.
Yeah.
No. Scary. Hats off to those who do.
Absolutely.
Blimey. Right, that's about as far as it's going to go, because remembering it is a farm boot, so it's not going to be new and shiny and lovely. It's going to be old and skanky and roughed up and everything. So
Absolutely.
it's good. So
Oh,
I'm
Phil Thorne's watching! Hi, Phil! He actually just said, don't talk to me about time limits.
He's too busy stroking his delicate little thing.
Oh God, Carol!
that was on Bake Off.
Yeah.
Anyone who doesn't know what Carol's talking about. He had a piece of fondant that
It's a delicate little thing. You have to stroke it up and down like this.
Oh no, it's not even 9 o'clock.
It's
We're
getting
going to be in
worse.
trouble.
Am I blushing? How can I blush at my age? Right, I'm just going to put him aside. It's aside. I don't know what to call it now. Right, it doesn't matter, I get chocolate on that. Which one was the one I did and which one?
That's what you did the big one.
Okay. So this is going to... What I'm going to do it in 2 halves. Kind of halves.
Right, well while you're doing that, just let me tell everybody something then, because I forgot to tell them before. So, lots of you have been asking about the cake show. So we've got a cake show coming up at the end of this month. So we're all trotting off over to Cake and Bake in London. If you go in, make sure you come by and say hi. It's a fabulous show. We absolutely love it there. We're going to take the chocolate drip with us and we're going to take the Fay Cahill. And I'm going to demonstrate the Fay Cahill there, which will be fun because I've actually never demonstrated it before. So we're going to do that there. So that's going to be a great show. And that's at XL, is it called? Yeah, in London. So we're going there. But some fantastic news. So you know I'm always on about copying and protecting design rights and everything else. So Alexandra, who owns the design for the Russian piping tips, and I'm actually his partner for them as well. We've registered them here in Europe. We've done everything with the book. Registered them, had them all food safe graded, everything that you're supposed to do. I don't know what technical words when I'm under pressure. But we've done everything. There is copies out there on the market. But one of the biggest upsetting things is going to a cake show, a professional cake show, and find that you're next to a stand that's actually selling a copy of your product and there's nothing you can do. And one of my arguments with Cake International is that they need to fight for us. And in fairness to Cake International, they don't know who's bringing what with them. And sometimes when the show is open, they actually don't know how to deal with it either. But basically, we've sat down with them. We've had a really good chat with them. We had a meeting with them on Thursday and they are going to support brands. So my 4 years of fight is finally won over. Cake International are not allowing any copies or anything there, which means you as the customer can go to that show knowing well that whatever you buy is trustworthy to buy. Now, the other brand owners are there. All they've got to do is go and see Cake International, give them their certificates, and then the person who's selling copies will be kicked out. That's what we want. So we will be at Cake International. Make sure you pop along and see us there. It's an amazing show. It's known worldwide, and hopefully other cake shows will do the same. Cake shows need to start looking after brands. They need to start looking after people who invest in their product, who pay the right for the design rights. They need to start looking after them, and other shows need to think about doing that as well. And not only that, they need to think about you as the customer, what you're spending your money on, and that you want to know that you're going home with a very good product. So we're going to be there as well. So I'm going to shut up and let you go back to it.
Right, I've just rolled out the sugar paste, and if I can remember how I did the last one, kind of, I may
Just
as well
wing it,
just
Sarah,
put the
throw it
whole
on.
thing over.
Throw it on.
I'm going
I
to
watch
throw
Molly,
it.
she just throws it
Yeah,
on.
Molly
doesn't she?
really does, yeah.
That would be big enough, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It will stretch.
Much easier than in 2 goes. Why didn't I do that the first time?
Pardon?
Why didn't I do that the first time? I did it in 2 goes.
Oh, did you?
Half and half.
Bit nervous, that's all.
I was at home. I'm always nervous at home.
Yeah, but it's a new idea as
Yeah,
well.
that's
true.
You don't
Yeah.
really know how it's going to look
You
like.
try things out.
You can never really duplicate anything like for like.
No. My best tool is that part of my
Yeah.
finger.
Yeah.
Great, isn't it? And a paper bag that I brought with me tonight for texturing, because it's brilliant. And a toothbrush.
We'll get to those a little bit
We'll
later.
get to that.
She just assures us she did brush her teeth first. Well, she did brush
Well,
her
I
teeth.
did,
but
not with that
one.
one. Not with that one. Right. So, I've even got scissors somewhere, haven't I?
Yeah,
Yeah. Somewhere.
Somewhere.
That's all panic and up to the scissors now. Oh my
Somewhere.
God. Here we go. Just
I'm
one
sorry.
minute, Sarah. If we haven't got anybody, we'll use these. Have we got any in there? Means I'm going to have to go for a trot again,
Oh,
isn't it?
No, that was right. I've got a scalpel that I'm trying not
Have you?
to cut my finger around the other side.
Do you want a sharp knife? A bigger knife?
That's alright, it's done. It's done.
Done. Right,
Yeah.
right.
Right. Is that under camera?
Yeah, don't worry.
Right, so I'll do a bit of fill work here. But what I'm going to do is put a seam up the back. If you look at your old boots, you've got a kind of a line up the back. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to put a ridge round there and a tongue on it. So I'm not too worried. And of course it's old. I don't think I'd like to do a new shiny boot because it's got to
No.
be too perfect,
Yeah,
hasn't it?
yeah, that's true.
Right, so I'm going to get rid of all that. I don't ever cut right to the edge because, especially if you've used ganache, because it seeps out sometimes. Well, buttercream definitely seeps out. Ganache has sometimes had time to set by then. But it's so annoying when it gets onto your fondant, especially if you need to keep it white. Because look,
Yeah, just got bits transfer.
yeah. So I'm going to push that on. I'm going to put a sole on there. We all need a sole. And work on that after. Sorry, this is the
No,
boring
it's
bit.
okay, don't worry. And so just a very quick recap, if anyone wants to purchase any of the items that Sarah's using this evening, they are available on the Sugar and Crumbs website, so you can head over there. We do have what's called a Facebook Live must-have section.
I know, it's really
So-
funny that, isn't it?
And there I keep forgetting.
Can't get my lips round it, can
No, Facebook Live must-haves. So we did have, with our previous website, we did have a wish list feature, which now has changed over slightly, because when we relaunched the website on the 12th of August, you've now got a personal wish list. So when you go through the website, if there is items that you see that you fancy, you can actually add them to your own personal wish list without actually purchasing them. So we've changed the name of the Facebook Live section. So it's a Facebook Live must-haves, and that's basically everything that's detailed or shown or used or suggested, just so it's easier for you to find things rather than searching. But everything is on there, and again, if you've missed any of the live this evening or you can't stay for the whole session, it is available to catch up on Facebook as soon as we're finished. It will be pinned to the top of the page, and then it gets transferred over to YouTube as well.
It's huge. I've got a tiny, stupid room. I can't say the name of where it's from, can I?
That was a good value.
Yeah, great.
We've got a brilliant audience building up. We're nearly 350 so far. It's fantastic.
Wow. Don't quite know what to say.
Well, you don't need
So
to
I won't
worry.
say anything.
Well, there's only 4 of us in the kitchen, so just worry about us 4. Forget everyone else.
I'm worried more about Ray stuffing the cake. Whether you need any back.
Right. So I'm just cutting the tongue. Any old how, really. Because I've done it different this time, I don't quite know how to do this, but I'm going to just snap it on. That's all. Because I want it to be all thin, much thinner obviously than the rest of the boot leather, and flopping over, so I actually want to do it on the cake.
I see. Yeah, oh, that's a good idea.
And then cover that up with some kind of rim.
To explain, Maria is not having a fight in the background. She's actually trying to kill her daddy long legs.
Is that what you're trying to do? Spider season though, isn't it? I had to laugh this morning. I put the washer in the machine, pulled up half the washer, and there's a big frigging spider staring at me. So I got him, kicked him out, goes in to see Sarah, and she went, oh, there's a spider in the sink, I've drowned him. And I went, I don't kill spiders, me. And yeah, next minute, the cleaner comes in and says, I see Sarah again. She said, oh, that spider came back, crawled up the drain pipe, and yeah, the cleaner got rid of it for her. He was like, you're not throwing me that. That's like that Incy Wincy spider story, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, so just a couple of questions. What sugar paste is being used this evening?
For the covering, we're using Massa Ticino. Okay. The reason we're using Massa Ticino is what Sarah normally uses, and we've got no issues with Massa Ticino at all. We stock it and sell it, and it's actually really good, and it's just what she uses all the time, so we thought we would do that.
Fantastic.
I was going to offer a Select Island Platinum, but then I thought we've sold out, so it was a bit pointless offering her that one.
Fair enough.
So Massa Ticino.
It is, okay. We can ship items overseas. Unfortunately, we can't offer that service on the website because all of your items have to be weighed and packaged first before we can actually get a price for shipping. The best thing to do is to email us, which is info.sugarandcrumbs@icloud.com, with a list of the items you're interested in, and we can package them, weigh them, and provide you with a price. It is totally dependent on the items you're interested in. We can't even give you an estimate, unfortunately, until knowing what you're interested in.
Talking of sugar paste, Select Island have sent over Rebel Red, a beautiful red colour, and Ivory. So the red is in 2 kilos, the ivory is in 5 kilos, and that's live on the website as well. There's loads of other things on the website. I put the edible art colours on the website, and I've managed to sort out which are edible and which aren't. Because I made them all food contact. Do you ever use edible art colours?
Yes.
Yeah.
The gold.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I couldn't work out which was edible, which wasn't. So I've managed to sort them all out now, and I've put the food contact ones and the edible ones, so they're all on the website sorted out. Got loads of stuff in the new category as well. So Sarah normally uses an extruder for this, but we didn't have one. So anybody who's got an extruder, not for this bit, but for the laces, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm just doing a kind of a rim. What's it called? It's not called a rim. Anyway,
it's a collar for the boot, isn't it?
Collar, yeah.
Yeah. It is good how you thought of that though, isn't it? Would you have thought of doing it like that? No? You know, when you're watching you doing that, I feel as though I could make it myself though.
Yeah, I absolutely do.
Anyone could make this. This is, you know, it is basic shapes stuffed together, I guess.
Yeah. I like that, basic shape stuff together.
But it's kind of, sort of getting the hints and tips from somebody first, and then it does all sort of slot into place, and you go, yeah, of course, that's how you would do it. But if you were trying it for the first time, I think you would sort of overly complicate it.
I think so, because I was looking at that boot and never thought that colour and that was that easy.
No.
So this is going to be the back of the boot. So I'm going to use a stitching tool. So I'll do it before or after. So I'm going to whack that on there.
Well, can you just turn that cake round, bring it more to the centre, because it's in the centre.
Yeah, that's
so
great.
Just doing the back before I do the sole. I'll do it right. Whoopsie, ganache. Oh, chocolatey. And if you look on an old boot, it's got like it flaps over into a little loop.
Ah, yeah.
So this boot's been lucky, he hasn't lost that bit. I love those bits on boots. I love boots. And then, right, I'll show you there, yeah?
Yeah, brilliant.
You're doing very well, Sarah.
Thank you. I mean, thank you.
Yeah, I was going to say it was a bit of a muffled thank you then. I thought you had cake in your mouth. Like
I'm near it, I'm very near it.
I'm staying in a room, staying one away from it. Turn it round this way so I can see.
So I'm just doing some detail. God, it goes so quick. I never go this quick at home. I'm a real faffer. Take too long.
Yeah, but I tell you, you're doing a very good job though. It's looking great.
Thank you.
No, seriously.
And people, you know, our viewers do appreciate the fact that we've asked you to rush a whole cake, decorations and talking us through it and everything like that within 2 hours. So we completely appreciate that we're asking you to rush. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. So if anybody's new tonight, please shout out, let us know that you're new. First time you watched us, we've got a great community that watches us every single week, so they'll all be happy to say hello to you. If you are watching the Sugar and Crumbs Kitchen, you'll see we've got our hair down, false nails on, whatever. Nobody's eating this cake apart from Miriam. It's not a cake for sale, it's actually a cake to show you. But we do share it out amongst either the warehouse lads, or we give it away, or like Julie Riley's last week, we took to the demonstration morning, didn't we? It went down a treat that, didn't it? Everybody really liked it. Maria tries to get her hands on it, but she's got enough cake cut-offs there to last her a week. So.
When I made my practice cake, I did use a piping nozzle, so it had a bit of a star shape and a hole. So obviously it was a little bit raggedy round the side, which I thought looked better, but I've left it in the other room.
What did I say to you?
Have you got everything? Yes, I have.
So we've got a newbie watching tonight, Rachel Bannister. Hi, Rachel. Like we said before, if anyone's new, just say hi, introduce yourself. It's a really friendly live, really friendly community. And if you've not joined our actual community page, head over to Facebook. It's called Sugar and Crumbs All About Cake Community. There's a couple of questions that you need to answer just to get approval, and we do appreciate it if you read the page rules as well. Just to save us having to sort of private message you or turn your comments off and things like that. So just have a very quick read of the rules. It's much appreciated, but that is a fantastic group. The page is fantastic. Comments, hints and tips, problem solving, and also just to share what you've baked and any problems you're having and stuff like that.
Yeah. And I will tell you, the community group is for all levels of bakers. So it doesn't matter if you've never baked a cake before and it's your first time you're trying, or if you're rubbish at baking cakes and you want to share them, or if you're mediocre, or if you're fantastic. It's all about baking. And the reason we do these Facebook Lives, we're not trying to educate professionals. The professionals know what they're doing. What we're trying to do is encourage you guys to give something a go, something outside the box. And that's why we show you about products. It's why we've got Sarah here. It's why we had Julie here last week. It's why all our guests come along here, because they're either showing you how to do something or they're actually showing you one of their products. And that's what it's all about. And hopefully you'll pop along to our website, which is sugarandcrumbs.co.uk, and buy a load of goodies as well to get you started. And then you're hooked. And once you join the group, you become hooked as well.
That's it. You're an addict.
The group is great.
We've got Indy's watching.
That's my
And
little girl.
she says, all of Sarah's family are here watching for the first time. We are super proud.
Oh, fantastic. It's lovely when the family join in, isn't it?
Yeah. I bet they're having a good laugh.
I think they're very proud of you.
You're having a good laugh, aren't you?
I'm having a good laugh. I'm always having a good laugh. That's what life's about.
Absolutely. So you're just making some lines, definition, markings and things like that?
Yeah, so that's
And
the
to be fair,
heel.
they don't have to be even. You can just
Not
sort of
at all.
put them on, can't you?
Because this is an old broken boot, which I'm going to do now.
I must admit, don't you?
Yeah.
From a bit.
I think I could make one of that.
Super impressed. I
You
really
could make one.
No.
Yeah, we could. Just me and you, we never get time though, don't we?
No, I'm always working.
Honestly, I must say this every week. Well, we are, aren't we? I must say this every week. We must have a go. When?
Yeah, when?
So I'm literally breaking the icing open there. And I am going to airbrush this, so it doesn't matter if there's any dints that shouldn't be there or anything. I'm going to stick a hole in there. An actual hole. I didn't on the other boot, but I think
Got to turn it round so they can see.
We've got overhead going on.
We're
pros tonight, Carol.
Oh, right. Oh, you can see from there overhead. Sorry.
It's all right.
I'm the other side of the kitchen. I'm lost in this kitchen, me now, aren't you? Don't know where I am.
It's a bit strange for us to be back in here tonight, yeah?
Just had Amy Coyle message me and say, have you got a new kitchen? No, we're in the old one. The house one.
Brushing.
Oh,
I'm
look at
literally
that.
going to just... What should I put? What's safe for buttercream, isn't it?
I like that.
So then I'm going to airbrush in there, black anyway.
Could you swizz round for us when you've got a second?
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry, Maria.
Don't do any more yet.
Thought your teeth had fallen out.
They should do, shouldn't they?
See, what I could have done is put a layer of black underneath that. That's what I thought with the last cake, but I didn't do it then either. I think these things. And then cut out, so I've got the black underneath, but to actually make a hole, I'm going to have a little ladybird or something poking out
That's
there.
nice.
Right, I'm going to cover the board now. What timing?
We're only just up to an hour. Only just.
Brilliant. But then this is what takes all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no,
We'll get a new one then.
I mean, the thing is, this is
I know I've invited you till Thursday next week, but we're not staying live till then. Laura'd like to go home and I would too.
But I'm enjoying myself.
Yeah, you are. I want to go to bed though.
At some point. No, and then it comes together very quickly after this stage, doesn't it? So, I didn't
We
mean that.
believe.
Right, I'm going to clear the decks a bit.
Don't throw that over and I'll sort it out.
Tidy place, tidy mind.
Absolutely. So for anyone who's interested, the actual Molly's moulds that we use this evening are made by Molly Robbins and they're called Creature Creator. So the one that Sarah's used this evening is the laying style mould, and we do also sell a standing style. So we've done previous Facebook Lives a couple of times with Molly. She's been here and done some fantastic tutorials for us. We've had unicorns, we actually had on the social demonstration morning a doll. And honestly, the versatility of the mould is fantastic. We've had people using them for all sorts of things. And again, Sarah's demonstrated that on our page as well. So the moulds are absolutely amazing. Is she? So yeah, head over to the Sugar and Crumbs page if you are interested in purchasing the moulds. They will be on the Facebook Live must-have section, or you can find them under brand, and the name you're looking for is Molly Robbins.
It's amazing what people have actually made with them, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it really is.
Well. And I tell you who's got me making them. Iris.
Yes,
Iris has been knocking around
Iris
before.
made one at the weekend. Yeah.
So Iris Shuttleworth is a follower of ours, and Karen, who works with us, it's her mum. And Iris is in her 70s and is a hobby cake baking, cake decorating. But I tell you, she's got to grips with that Molly
Creature
creative mould. I tell you,
Molly's just joined us.
I wish it. Iris is knocking them out for fun. Hello, Molly.
Hi, Molly. Yes, Debbie Hargreaves, it was a Laura doll that Molly made.
Was it a Laura doll?
On the social demo morning,
Oh,
Molly
yeah.
made the Laura doll with red hair and blue eyes.
Yeah.
I looked gorgeous in cake form.
Right, so I'm just rolling out
I was thinking it was Iris who made it, yeah, but it was Molly, wasn't it?
Yeah.
to cover the board. Hi Molly, I hope I do your mould justice.
We need to show Molly what you've made so far.
I think I'm
So, just why are you doing that?
Molly
Has
has
she
said
seen
it looks amazing.
Seen it,
Yeah, yeah.
What picture is that?
It's just frozen. It's not actually frozen.
No, no.
Is this what everyone else does? I paint the board with water.
Yeah,
Paint
we have people using piping gel, water.
Funny what different people use,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Okay.
So much to stick my finger in this.
That's beam measurements. Doesn't matter what this looks like because I'm going to texture it with a paper bag.
There you go.
Very good. There you go. We have all the tools here. We can even plug you a bit of paper. Special scrunch paper for leather effect. Can't buy it anywhere else. Wonder if I'd get away with that exclusive to S&C.
Endorsed by Effie's Pantry.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
The paper bag.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so scruffy. Right,
It's
right.
not scruffy, it looks amazing. What does everybody think for
So loving it, absolutely loving it.
Let's give
Yeah.
Sarah some confidence boosters.
Thank you all. It really is.
We've got a fantastic audience.
Can't believe there's that many people. And I haven't run away yet. Right. That off. Can anyone sing?
We're all concentrating. This is what happens. Even we get completely like frozen because we're concentrating.
So what do you airbrush first then, Sarah?
Oh, that's a question. I think I did the grass before. Yeah, I did the grass first, but I could be lying. I can't remember. It was only a week or so ago, wasn't it?
You slept since, haven't you?
I've slept since, yeah.
And probably done many more cakes as well.
If you see that the boards are slightly different colour, I refuse to let her have Massa Tessino for the board. So, I had some ivory stuff, and I said you can use that.
No, I've never used that.
It's going to be airbrushed anyhow, it doesn't matter.
I have a stock of supermarket brands.
Yeah,
yes,
I think you should use supermarket stuff for the boards.
Right, I'll try and make it more exciting in a minute.
So for those of you who don't recognise where we are, this is where we used to do Facebook Lives. So we're a bit trying to get used to back to ourselves. We're trying to work out where everything is again, but we've had to come in here because we've got some modem issues with our Wi-Fi in the other kitchen, which they are resolving by getting a new Wi-Fi, a new modem on Wednesday. So just to be safe, the Wi-Fi's been working perfectly fine today in there, but we didn't want any issues, so we brought Sarah in here.
Kicking and screaming.
It's amazing though, it's working the television, it's working all the computers.
Crazy.
It won't stream.
No.
Right, there you go, lumpy bumpy.
That's just
But
how I
on the
like to put
board.
paste on the board. Lumpy bumpy.
That's normal.
Right, so this exclusive paper sold by Sugar and Crumbs, endorsed by Sarah, okay, is it, what is it? It's a paper bag, isn't it? That we brought in
paper bag.
specially. Didn't we? We brought it in
Light
specially,
there.
yeah, lovely and light.
Small
Won't cost you
in your
much for
luggage.
shipping.
And that's all I do. Doesn't actually look anything like grass, but it.
It's just a bit of texture, isn't it?
Exactly.
I mean, yeah, it does. When it's airbrushed, it looks great.
When you airbrush things, it just comes alive, and I love my airbrush. I really do. I've never used a Dinky Doodles one before. I'm looking
Yeah,
forward to that.
We're out of stock of Dinky Doodle at the moment. I am waiting for stock patiently. It's not that we haven't got any, we just can't get any.
Oh,
There's none in the country. There's not been any in the country for months, but apparently
Well, I've
they are
got
coming
one
in
here.
very soon. Yeah.
Yeah, Sarah's got one.
Do you need any more of the sugar paste?
where's the modelling paste? I've got that, haven't I? Somewhere.
Where'd you get the modelling paste, Sarah? Does that mean I've got the wrong
Oh, look.
Oh, no, that's not it.
Not that one.
That's a prop.
Yeah, no, that's holding the props up.
Yeah, I can
So-
use that bit for the mouse. I
Yeah.
can make the mouse with that.
I brought plugs in and stuff for you to colour things with, so I'll just wrap it up so it's not.
Okay.
Or do you want me to colour it grey for you?
Yeah,
So it's
please,
colour it, yeah.
yeah. Sorry.
Well, I'll give Laura something to do. Do you want to say it was Laura?
Yeah.
Because you need a bit of red as well, don't you?
Tiny blob of red. I'm making a ladybird.
That's what on that red.
What's this red?
That one red.
Just that red.
So,
A bit of grey.
the sugar paste to cover the boots, it's been done with Massa Tessino.
Yeah.
And the board is just whatever was left. It's actually ivory. You can just see the shade difference.
Yeah. Yeah, we sell Massa Tessino. I was going to get Sarah to use the Select Island Platinum, but I don't know what's happened, but we've had a pallet of it delivered and it's gone.
It's literally flown out. I think I checked about 4 times to make sure I'd actually added the stocking correctly because I was so worried I hadn't.
It's absolutely
Yeah.
flying. So hopefully, I've spoken to manufacturer and they're going to get some more on board. But here we are, wait.
This toothbrush was bought new for my cake decorating
Right.
because it's just really good for lots of.
It's quite, actually, a toothbrush is actually
Only
quite a good
works or-
texturing tool for lots of things,
Yeah.
isn't it?
I've got a nail brush I use as well, which
Yeah, nail
is
brush is
easier
very
for
good.
bigger areas, obviously.
Yeah.
Saying that, there are amazing texture mats out there. So.
Yeah.
And I often use the brick ones that you do, don't you?
Yeah.
And stone. But it looks like nothing now, but once you get the airbrush on it, it goes a bit wild.
What other colours do you need? Do you need grey?
Just
What do you need for his, what do you need for his nose and
Black.
Black.
But I could paint that.
What did you want for his whiskers? Because it looks like I'm going to have to go running in again, doesn't it? Just freaking know I am.
I didn't bring that. I had rice vermicelli that I used for that,
We can use florist
which
wire.
was a great idea from Molly on her orangutan.
Oh,
Thank you,
there
Molly.
you go.
Still there.
What we'll do is, you
Brilliant
need some
stuff.
pink done as well, don't you?
Yeah, a little bit of pink for his ears and
Oh, yeah, do a little bit of pink.
right. So
Okay.
I'm just marking it, making it look not old, whatever. And make a little dip there. That's what I did in the last one. Isn't it?
Right, well, what I'll do is I'll go and get some very fine florist wire for now to use. Yeah.
What I am going to quickly do is make the laces, but then I put them on after I airbrushed before.
Yeah.
But I just don't
Do you want to
them.
move that out of the way so you've got
They can
plenty
be
of room?
brown or black.
Just wait and chisel it afterwards. Keep it. There's your grey in there, just pull it inside the glove. Right, I'll go and get you. Is there anything else that you might have forgot, Sarah?
My
Just
dad's
working out how
not
many
chin
steps- just working out how many steps I've
Haven't you
done for
met her
today.
yet?
I've done 5,583 steps for you today.
I'm helping.
Right.
No. Have you
You
got
sure?
any of that? Have you got any
Whiskers. I'll have to use very fine wire. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Florist
Yeah.
wire.
Brilliant.
Yeah. Right. So florist wire. What else am I getting? Got what I'm going for. Something for the eyes. Black pearls. Black for the eyes.
Right. I don't want to knock any
So we're
cameras.
moving on to the airbrush. So a couple of people have commented and said, because you've covered the board now, would it make a difference? Because you're airbrushing the boot, would it go over to onto the board, for
Not
example?
really.
And the colours that you're using
Yeah.
as well this evening, it's not really going to make that much of a difference, is it?
Exactly. And I always, when I've got an object there, and then there's always shading. It's always darker where they meet, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I know what I've forgotten. Now she's wrapped that up really nicely for me. I was going to put a sole on.
Ah, right, okay. Probably not good enough, is it?
I can do this in 2 bits, and what I did on the last one was kind of poked a hole around there. Seems so savage, doesn't it?
Savage. So if anyone does have a go, or does their own sort of adaptation of a boot or anything like that, we had someone mention before maybe a Santa's boot. That's a brilliant idea. So if you do have a go, just pop your creations onto our community page, which is Sugar and Crumbs All About Cake Community. We'd love to see what you've made or what you've had a go with or anything like that. So there was a couple of people also asking before about the tutorials that are included within the actual Creature Creator mould. So they do come with their own versions of a tutorial. So each, obviously there's 2 different style moulds, and there's 2 per mould. But Molly has released some new tutorials as well. So you can purchase them directly from Molly Robbins. So if you head over to Molly's Facebook page or website and get in touch with her directly, she is able to sell those to you and post them out to you directly. And Molly has also confirmed to us that there will be more coming out. It's just obviously a time scale process of actually getting them written up, getting the images taken, and then obviously getting them transferred into an actual booklet for you. So they're fantastic because they are in a booklet. So you can, obviously keep hold of them, you can make notes even, as you go along and actually use the tutorial, and then obviously also refer back to them at a later date. So they are really handy to have.
Right, so that was the heel one. This is so rushed and...
No, it's really not. You're doing fantastic. What I was saying before, and what I really do want to reiterate to people, is that when we have a guest in the Facebook Live kitchen, we are obviously on a time scale. Sometimes we do run over, and we appreciate people do stay with us. But obviously we want to try and pack as much in as we can into the live for you all. So we really appreciate the time and effort our tutors and guests do put in for us. And we appreciate the fact that we're expecting a lot from you in such a short space of time. And even the work you've done so far, Sarah, is fantastic. We've only been going an hour and 10 minutes. So honestly, you've done fantastic.
Thank you. Right, so there's the heel, sole and everything. What I wanted to do is a few ridges, but it's an old boot, so I'm not going to worry about it being around there. About it being, but there'll be your little grooves. Stop about there, isn't it? And there, we'll stop there, two at the heel.
Oh, I've got scissors. I brought that shell and shine so we can, or do you want it matte? That's matte, isn't it?
I had it matte before because
Yeah.
I've got a snail on it and a snail trail. I like my little quirks. It looks a bit disgusting actually, but there you go. Right, and then I think I did some ridges around there, but just imagine they're there. It's just worth making texture, especially when you're airbrushing, because it just picks it up really well.
Right, I'm going to get some scissors. Those little scissors have
I
you
had
got
the
here?
little pink ones, didn't I? I think
Yeah.
it must have been in the room.
I'll just add it on the steps.
Okay, so there is the sole. What brand of boot this ever was, but
It's an old work boot I'd go with.
yeah. Yeah.
That's been well loved and well worn. Your red is in that one.
Oh, thank you.
I'm doing you some pink next.
Just making it look all raggedy, really.
There you go. It's a stay
I
this.
can't remember what I need.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't that nice? A customer sends you a nice card like that. Look, sugar and crumbs. Makes it worth it. Lovely.
It was a
So this
lovely
lady
surprise.
says, just to say many thanks for all your help when I messed up on my orders. Your customer service is absolutely the best that I've ever received. Kind regards, Jackie. So she wants to let her know which Jackie is. That's up to her. That was to Carol, Laura, and Paul at SMC. Like that. It was great, isn't
It was lovely when it came to the
Yeah.
office in the post. It
Yeah.
was so nice.
It's like that one. That's a surprise. That one there
Yeah.
by
Paul. No, Ian. Ian,
I
sorry.
just can't think of his second name.
Cotton. Cotton.
That's it.
So I'm just making a bit of a groove there because I'm going to put the little mouse in there. It's standing behind it. Right. So delicate. You can see how strong it is. That's got no supports in whatsoever. It's just moving slightly. Right, I'm gonna go for it.
Go for it. You just press that everything. Thanks.
Right, I don't know about anyone else, but I always add a bit of white first.
Yeah, why do you do that?
I don't know, just my thing.
I don't know. Okay, fair enough.
Go on,
We
go
don't
for
mind.
it.
You don't have to do it. No one has to do it. It's my thing.
Alright.
Now this is the fun bit, and it splats everywhere, isn't it? Open the lid and...
Oh, God.
Do you want to speak louder?
This is the bit where it splats everywhere, so I normally do that. Are these been used before?
Fractal covers.
Yeah.
I don't know whether they've been used before, but just have a look. There's nothing.
You might have a seal on.
I have to see them on, yeah. Yeah, sorry.
This is gone.
So what are you going to airbrush first then?
I'm going to do the boot first.
Yeah.
That far. Put far too much job.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing.
Just kind of got brighter pink than pink.
Yeah, because look, it's all over. It's everywhere.
Don't play the tools.
I know.
Okay, so I've got a bit of white and just a bit of water in there. A little bit. Literally one of each drops, and then see how I go.
So anybody look at the airbrushes, if you've got
That's
the dinky
quite
doodle,
strong.
we've got it. And if you've got the dinky doodle, you're now going to see how it's used, if you've not got it already covered yet. And those who want a dinky doodle, please be patient, they are coming into stock soon, apparently. And what have you got now? Blue mouth, Maria? What colour mouth have you got? Oh my God, Maria. Maria has now got a green mouth because she decided to open the fractal spray, not the conventional way. So Maria now has got the greenest teeth in the world. Scare people when she goes home tonight. I'm not sure whether she'll be brave enough to show you.
No, she decided to show me off
Yeah.
camera and expected me to keep a straight face.
Right, so you opened it then.
Yeah. Colour your tongue. Oh, that's just the tip of your tongue just green, yeah. Whichever is a water-based colour, that, isn't it? Is that been an oil-based? So, it's come off, she's been there washing them out. Why don't you just take it off the way everybody else does normally? You never take it off instead of wrapping your gob around it. It wasn't cake that, Maria.
I just wanted to taste it.
Yeah. Tastes good?
Oh, dear me.
Right, there's the black now.
Right, so what I did there is I mixed a little bit of white, a little bit of yellow and a little bit of orange, and then added a bit more white, and then to mix up I just hold the end like that, and then it bubbles inside. That's not going to do it now. And that mixes it. Okay, and then I try it on my thing. This is how I finally, after 6 months, got into airbrushing, just by using kitchen towel and going for it.
Maria, apparently everyone saw you get a mouthful of colour when you did
they?
it. I saw her do it. Maria's face when she got a mouthful of colour. I didn't even notice.
No, Russia was even making black sugar paste.
Oh my gosh.
Just circular motions. I don't know if you can pick up the texture that.
Yeah, no we can. Yeah.
You might have to turn it this way though.
It's alright.
Oh, you got it?
Got it covered.
Great.
All angles.
There's one behind me as well.
Just let me pull that over so that you're...
Oh, this is so much fun. Can I stay for 2 weeks?
Let me just one minute now. Let me just pull that over.
just put my lightest colour on possible. It's going to show really.
9:20.
Right, obviously that's going to be lighter on the top of the boot. And merry, but you've ignored that bit. It's the trouble, I get carried away with airbrushing, so that boot got really dark.
Yeah, but I think it looks really good though.
I think it, once you get to not be scared of the colour and to not be scared of the actual pen,
Yeah.
it's alright. And you can... Dawn explained it a lot better than me when she was here and doing her thing. I learnt a lot that day. Brilliant.
What, when Dawn was in here?
Dawn Buckley, yeah.
She's such a good teacher though, isn't she?
Yeah,
Very
and funny.
Yeah.
Did you have a brown? I was just looking at it.
No, you're going to
Oh yeah, I was
one.
gonna
You're making it.
Okay.
We do have a brown, we just don't have one here. You know when you was in the warehouse getting everything today?
Not the brown.
Oh, not the brown. Or the coffee. Really. So I'm caffeine free, folks. I'm still like this. Right, so I'm making a brown.
The other thing, Sarah's not cocoa milk because there's only decaffeinated everything in the house. Because I've made a rule, everything has to be decaffeinated so I can try and sleep at night. And Sarah's got a bit of coffee for caffeine in.
Right, let's go really green. So while we're green, I'm going to do the green. And the base of the green on the way. See, it doesn't, when you've got
Do you want
quite
a
strong
turntable for
colours.
that? Would that be easier on a turntable?
I normally use turntable.
Well,
I
that's
didn't
a
think to
crap one
ask
for
for
you.
that either.
Hey?
I didn't think to ask for that either.
Would you, this isn't a turntable, but would you maybe use this one? Just pass them up there. Save them running off again.
Just got it on the
Oh,
white
that's good
floor.
sugar.
Oh, don't worry about the white floor, listen. I'm not worried about that. It's all water-based, so it's fine. We just need to adjust the cameras. This isn't a turntable, but at least you can sort of spin it. Do we need to adjust all the
I
cameras
will in a
now?
minute.
Will
Yeah.
that be too high for the top camera?
Yes.
But we can do it from here, can't we?
Yeah.
So everybody will now get a nice spray.
Yes. Yes, they will.
I'll get that over it,
Yeah.
Laura.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So as I
And now Maria's got to
mistakenly,
stand on her toes.
Yeah.
as I mistakenly made green instead of brown, I sort of use that to do the grass now. Or the ground at least, it's not even the grass.
It's looking good.
Right, orange. Get rid of some of that.
We've got no Wi-Fi problems, have we?
No, we're still on.
Iris is frozen, but she is up in the hills, so that can happen for Iris.
Poor Iris.
So,
Oh, right,
yeah,
right.
nobody else is having any problems. They're all pleased now, but just to the camera, they can see you
Yeah.
instead of your hands. Full view now, Sarah. You can't make any funny faces now.
Oh. It's permanent, I'm afraid. It's very green. Right. Mm.
Yeah, I think Iris, it could well be your Wi-Fi actually, 'cause
Yeah.
everybody else is fine. Maybe just turn it off and start it again. Yeah, everybody's giving us a thumbs up, we're going fine.
Okay. Is anyone bored yet?
No, definitely not.
Karen's going, reboot, mother! Iris will be thinking, what's rebooting?
Yes,
And Kai.
I think so.
Oh, that's lovely. We've got a lovely lady from Australia, Christine Bexler. Now she's in Australia. She's actually in hospital, but her alarm didn't go off for the live, so she's only just managing to tune in now. She loves our live shows, and she's been binge watching our YouTube programs, and she loves me. She's learned so much. Thank you.
Oh.
Yeah, Karen Naylor says Karen Griffiths, that's an iconic comment.
I
Got a boot, and I love that one myself. Iris, I just did. Hopefully you're with us now, Iris. I find, I'm scared of airbrushing still, but when I do have a go, I do enjoy it.
Yeah. I'm going, yeah, like I've never actually done
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
So who's enjoying this live? Who might give the boot a go? Who's actually got the laying down one and give this a go? The whole family is watching Sarah Doyle from Debbie Eddy.
Oh, that's my sister.
Is that your sister, Debbie?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
From Cornwall.
Oh, good, you've got them all over the place, haven't
Yeah. Spread far and wide. Iceland. My son's in Iceland.
you? Yes, yeah, you told me that, yeah. Callum Eddy, yeah.
Yeah, it's my nephew.
Yeah, they are indeed. Fantastic.
It's a bit more brown, isn't it, Maria?
Yeah, so what we want to see is, we want to see how many of you are going to make a boot, because Sarah's made this look so easy that I think even I could make it.
It's
Amazing,
fantastic.
isn't it? It's nice to see something different from an animal,
Yeah.
isn't it? You're doing very well, Sarah.
Thank you. I love making animals as well.
Yeah.
And they're much more easier than humans, that's for sure.
Well, we'll send this off to the photographer and get a
Generally.
nice picture made of it.
Mm.
Everybody absolutely loves it.
Oh, wow.
Chrissy Doyle. Whoa, I'm famous. Shout out her name. Claire, I cannot say.
Quest.
Well done. I've got this mould. She bought it at our Molly's demo morning at S&C. Karen Naylor, I put them back in stock today. Molly's dropping them off in the morning, so I put them back in stock tonight.
The airbrush for
Oh, the airbrush, yeah. Well, we're chasing dawn for them. They're not in the country yet. Indy Doyle, not as famous as Mum, soz. Alison Shedwick is definitely going to give it a go. How much are the moulds? How much are the moulds? $29.99. Yeah. And this one that Sarah's using is the laying down mould. There's a standing one and there's a laying down. If you go to our website, just put in the search button Molly Robbins and 2 moulds will come up.
Well, what can I make the standing up one?
Oh, we're going to come back again to do that. So we've got you back on Thursday to do a quick cookie session. Then we're going to get you back again in October. Should we make this a monthly one?
No.
All you're going to do is just say what you're going to
Might get the train.
Eh?
Might get the train.
Yeah, Jo, certainly give it a go with dust. Jo just said she hasn't got an airbrush, but we'll have a go
definitely.
with dust. Dust will be
Yeah,
fine, actually.
yeah.
Absolutely, won't it?
Or paint.
Yeah, or paint, yeah.
But I love painting, so any excuse really. Right, so I'm trying to just make it look as much as like the other one, but I'm going to keep it lighter.
That reminds me of boots. What were those boots that was the one in fashion that everybody wore? They were really-
Timberland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it's not the
That
same
colour
style
is-
as
yeah.
the Timberland boot, but yeah, the colour. I know Julie Riley's here. She said she's glad to see the internet stayed. It was so bad for her last week, but we did everything we could to get
Yeah.
our live going. We did get 1.5 hours, Julie, and we did replay it again. And I have apologised to so many people. I really don't know what to say, but it was just unfortunate. But by the time it all went off, there really wasn't a lot more we could do. I couldn't really come bursting into the house to use this one, unfortunately. Albeit I wish we had.
I know, it was just more
Yeah.
frustrating than
Yeah.
anything, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Louise Williams has just said how nice would this be with flowers coming out of it.
Yeah.
You could really change the style of this, couldn't you?
Yeah.
That's a fantastic idea.
But that would be nice if everybody started making boots and put their own little sidekick on it, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So there you go. Sarah's provided you with the inspiration. This is it now. This is the core idea.
Marcus said he'll drive you up as often as you want.
Oh.
There you go. You don't need to get the train.
Thanks,
So that's you booked
I
in
can
every month.
drive, I'm just...
Yeah. That's you booked in every month, Mark said.
Yeah. Alright.
That's it now.
That's it.
He loves all the women round him. That's what it is.
He's been spoiled right.
He has been spoiled right.
Oh, that's nice. Hina says, Carol, you guys bring things so outstanding and amazing every now and then. Only every now and then.
Every now and then. Only every now and then.
Joe said, what about an Xmas boot with a puppy? With a puppy coming out.
With a what?
Puppy. I did say
Oh,
puppy.
puppy.
A puppy. Yeah, that would be quite cute, wouldn't it?
What's she saying?
Debbie Hargreaves. It was an old woman who lived in a shoe. I hope you're not talking about me, Debbie.
I thought you said clay earlier, didn't you?
Yeah.
You said clear.
Clay.
Clay?
Yeah, that's good.
There's
Sarah
no
Saunders
accent.
just said the same as Debbie about making the old woman who lived in a shoe. But Sarah's just said as well, could make it really bright and colourful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be fun. Puss in Boots would be nice, says Charlotte from Manners.
God, here we go.
Yeah, we're going for it. Listen, you lot, with all your clever ideas.
I know.
Let's get them on here next week. Come on, show us what you can do.
Get baking.
I love the Christmas boot idea. It's a bit
Yeah.
different, isn't it?
Elizabeth Frost, yes, you could use brown or black sugar paste. That would be no problem at all. And then all you need to do then is just colour it with different colours to highlight it. So I would probably then, if you were using black, I would dust on some bronze colours.
Yeah. Yeah. Loads of different browns. That'd be really good.
And yes, Karinela, Julie, your cake tasted beautiful. I will tell you, and I told everybody before, we took your cake to the demonstration morning, chopped it up, everybody ate it of the bottom tier, and we do a draw at the demonstration morning, so we gave the prizes away and then we drew out for the other two, for the top tier and the middle tier, so they went then, and the bottom tier was scoffed. Not left, was it?
Mm.
And Maria wasn't there.
I know. you really missed out on Saturday. Sorry.
Right, so I'm just doing under there a bit darker.
Yeah, Christmas boot with Christmas character popping out.
Yeah.
Clown boot with spurting flowers. Oh, look at all the
Nice.
ideas. Right, never mind the ideas. Let's see the proof of the pudding. Come on, you lot.
They'll be keeping Molly and her granny really busy,
Yeah.
packing up
And
the molds.
tutorials and everything
Yeah.
as well.
Right, oh no, I need more black.
The whole looks so effective at the front
It
of
does
the
look
home.
brilliant,
It's
doesn't it?
brilliant.
Is it?
Brilliant. Yeah.
I think it looks fantastic.
It does. Oh, Sarah Webster's here. So she got the top tier and she's yet to eat the baby. Have you got everything else, Sarah?
Oh, she's not the baby.
She won the top tier.
Yeah.
So Julie says that it's been baked for 8 days, but it was baked just before she came up, and a cake should last 7 to 10 days anyhow, so that's absolutely fine. And the proof in the pudding was I didn't scoff any because I'm behaving myself, but everybody else scoffed it and came back for more. Julie, don't eat the baby.
Okay, right, I'm just going to finish off there with that green. It's finished off for me.
I love the rim round the bottom of the boot.
Yeah.
It's really good, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right, top bit, and then I'll make the mouse, and then
I think I've just been taught to be shush again, have I?
No.
A wriggle worm crawling out of the hole would look good. Hey, look, they're all coming up with ideas, Sarah.
Yeah.
You could be here every month making a boot. Showing them all the different ideas.
I've got no imagination. I've got a snail coming out of that one.
Yeah, I think that's cute, isn't it? See, and look, like you just using different colours this time. It still looks great, doesn't it?
Fantastic.
It doesn't really matter,
Yeah.
does it really?
No.
Fantastic.
So that's meant to look like the middle of the boot, just flat black on there really. And then I'll put some shading around the mouse, as I did before, I think. Yeah. That'll do, keep him nice up now.
Did that boot just go sideways when you put the sugar paste on? Did the boot just go sideways when you put the sugar paste on? Because it looks really effective,
Yeah.
doesn't
It
it?
does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It looks like it's kind of
Yeah.
flopping like an old
Boot.
wood. Oh, you made some great.
Can you make fruitcake in the moulds? I can't see no
I
reason why not.
don't see why not.
No, I don't see why
Just
not.
obviously a different baking time. And there was
Oh,
some
thanks,
bread.
Dale. I did think it was unusual for you to tell me to shush. She just apologised.
Oh, is
It
this
wasn't
it?
meant for me.
This sugar pasting.
I put it in piping bags. Oh, brilliant. Black.
There's black, pink, red.
Is this the grey?
Is it this
Oh
one?
no, this is pink.
What we're looking for.
The grey.
Oh, it's in there. It's in there. Yeah, yeah. Sorry.
Alright.
I've hidden them.
No.
There's your black. Sorry. I rolled them up in the gloves that I was rolling them in.
Brilliant grey.
Yeah.
Right.
So should we move the boot out
Yeah,
of the way while
shall I
you
put it under there?
bring that over there? If you just pull it over here. And I've got your whiskers there. Okay. Then do we need to turn this camera down then?
I will, but yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Right, my hands are covered.
It's alright, don't worry.
Don't worry about it.
Anyway.
Everybody's absolutely loving the live.
Amazing. Thank you.
Few apologies for people arriving late.
So I'm just making the mouse's little arms here. Oops. I usually hum all the time on cake decorating this thing, so I'm not today. This is a bit long. Very badly. My daughter is a good singer.
Is she?
Oh,
I wish I could sing. I sound like a raving banshee, whatever one of them is. Doesn't sound good. But I thoroughly enjoy myself when I'm in the car going for it. Do you sing in the car as well?
Yeah.
I love singing in the car, and John went, Carol, you cannot sing. I went, all right, John, I've got news for you. John, you cannot sing.
right. So if I put my mouse here,
Can we see
like
that
last
yet?
time.
Yeah. Debbie Hargreaves said it looked great before the airbrush, but it's really now brought it to life.
I thought we were just going to say.
No, yeah, I did. What have you done?
Thank you.
I did for a second.
But you really shouldn't have bothered. Right, so roll the ball. Get any kind of tool that. No, I'm going to push his little nose. I'm not very good at modelling. I'm really not. If it
Oh, Debbie Hargreaves said she'll come sing for us.
resembles. Oh, go on.
Debbie's been to our demonstration mornings
Yeah.
as well, yeah.
Yeah.
She came with her mum and sister last time.
bridge to his nose, face. Nose got a bit. Got a bit of ganache on him there.
Oh,
Sorry,
don't worry
I'm
about
whispering
him.
again, aren't I? He's alright.
Never seen a clean mouse yet, have you?
No. He's been out in the fields and been up to
And
all
playing,
sorts.
hasn't he?
Yeah. He's really happy now.
Oh, Karen wants to know, how come your hands are not full of airbrush colours? Because when she's been doing airbrush colours...
Can you not see my hands? They are, I mean, they're not totally covered today, they're not bad.
Doyle, but look, gets covered in it
Yeah.
though, doesn't she?
Yeah.
I know, everyone's saying it looks fabulous.
Thank you. Open up his little mouth. I'm going to put black in there. I'm going to do it when he's on there. He doesn't really need, I'm not going to put water on there because he doesn't really need it.
Right, I did some black for you as well.
Yeah, that's
Have you got the black?
Thanks. Oh, he looks like a mole at the moment.
Looks like a
A
what?
mould. That's what I was thinking.
Did you find the black?
Yeah.
I put that in
They're
one
things,
before, yeah.
aren't they?
Pardon?
I had moles in
Yeah.
my garden, they're just such a pain. Black. I guess the lucky dip, isn't it?
If anybody wondering what the blue things are, we were colouring the paste with gloves, so all I've done is I've just pulled the gloves off back over the sugar paste to protect it.
It's too fat.
That's the first time we've used gloves in the kitchen,
Yeah.
innit? Get all signed.
I know.
Getting all professional. All we've got to do now is tie our hair up.
Mine's tied up tonight only because I'm being lazy.
No, yours is up.
Yeah, I just touched it with bare hands.
Excuse me, I got those up now.
No, I don't think I really don't need much. I used to, I would put black in the mouth. I'd always put too much in and then
Can we
be-
just twist that round to this
Yeah.
camera? But it means Maria will have to come round
Oh,
here.
Yes,
the other way.
The other way.
Other way. Other way.
Other way. Okay. Just means Maria, just so that
Yeah.
they can see it better.
Then I'm going to have a little tongue. Is that, oh, that's red.
There's a red and a pink somewhere.
It's like a lucky dip with all these gloves on here, isn't it?
Yes.
Eh?
So exciting. That's it. Not that bit then. Carried away, wrong with it. It's the most fun I have in life. Oh, got all snippy. It's this Manchester air.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Right. Seems there ready for you. How cool is that? Right, Laura, have you got anything to say? Do you want to shout anything else?
Have you got anything to say?
Yeah. Your usual spiel, do you want to throw that one out?
Go on then. So anyone who's missed any of the Facebook Live, we know a few of you have only just managed to join us in the last half an hour or so, but the whole Facebook Live will be pinned to the top of the Facebook page when we're finished, so you can watch it back at any point. And it also gets transferred over to YouTube as well, along with the 1 minute videos that Maria is currently filming the footage for. So all the really important bits get merged into a 1 minute video and transferred over to YouTube. Any of the items that Sarah's used this evening can be purchased directly from us should you choose to shop with us. Don't see why not. So head over to the website sugarandcrumbs.co.uk and everything's there for you.
Fantastic.
Right, so there's his little tongue. And do a little line in the middle of it. And then push it in. too pointy or? That's right. It's a bit pointy, isn't it? And then little teeth. White fondant came from nowhere. It was smaller. I think I did his teeth too big last time. My liking. I literally put it in and then mould it when it's
I
in there.
actually like the big teeth on it, if I'm really honest.
Do you?
Yeah, that look great.
Oh, I'm bigger than this.
You give them character, don't you?
Yeah.
You should put a little ball of it in and it gets bigger.
Have you got the giggles about that? Oh, I've just got it. Who would have thought we'd have that type of filth in here after 9?
Terrible.
We're very proper or something here.
I haven't got a steady hand now. It's- Okay, that's it. Really looks like a mole. Maybe I should keep him as a mole. I haven't got too big ears then.
No, not yet.
No.
At the moment, from what I can see, it looks like a duck. The main one. Honestly, it looks really strange from where I'm looking at it. I think when he gets his ears, he might look like a mouse.
Yeah.
At the moment, it looks like an alien duck or something. That's great.
Alien dog.
Look at him.
Doesn't it? Maybe.
Bang, I'm looking at my phone screen. Did it look a bit weird to you?
Yeah, I think it's because of his ears. Well, lack of.
I'm just hoping, because I didn't go for modelling paste in the end, that his ears stay standing. And I like my circle cutters. I've forgotten as well.
What can we use?
It's very strange
Save me
doing it in
running
someone
that.
else's.
Yeah, I was thinking that. Would that do? Is that big
Yeah,
enough?
that's probably just right.
Or is that too big?
No, I think this would be
I was
alright.
going to say, I think that's
Just
good.
as long as it comes out then.
Let's check it out. Got Maria's teeth marked around it.
Could have been worse. You could have done it to the black one, Maria.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Right. It's got very fancy ears. It's a little
Well, Karen says it looks like a mole.
Caris.
Yeah, Karen
Oh, Karen.
from the office, she said it looks like a mole. I think it looks like a grey duck.
Karen should be in bed anyway.
No.
No, she isn't. Karen is, what she just said, a recent comment. They're laughing about your singing.
Mine singing.
We did. I think I forget what the comment was talking about. The comment. I'm just going back to what our last comment was.
Remember? Right, can you see that? I'm just going to do the little pink bits in the middle.
There's a smaller little one there. If you want that one, that lid. Well, I'll cut smaller pink ones out.
Oh no, they're alright, they'll be okay. Now, lost a paintbrush.
Indy's laughing and saying, haha, Carrie's Doyle, go to bed. That's the one. How old is she?
13.
Oh, right.
It's not that little.
Yeah, Dale says it looks like a rat. I have to agree. We need those ears on, don't we, Dale?
Definitely need these ears. Flowers, blob. There we go. So hopefully that's gonna. Sorry, I'm gonna sniff again. Hopefully that's gonna.
Once you get the sniffles, they can't stop.
I know.
Can they? Don't worry, got no problems. I've had it when I've been doing demos.
Yeah.
You just can't stop.
No.
It's all the heat from the lights and everything,
Yeah.
isn't it? It just gets to you.
Cold area, but
Yeah,
sorry.
no worries.
Right.
So you're looking forward to staying with us for a few days then?
I
Good,
am.
because you've got this kitchen to clean up in the morning.
Slave.
Oh, Maria.
And the one
Maria.
next door.
Maria, you're right in the
Oh,
shop.
sorry.
Don't
Yeah.
breathe.
It's alright, don't worry.
We can manage, Maria.
Right, I'm just hoping gravity holds him up because his ears up, or her ears. What should we call this mouse? Carrots. They go floppy. They go floppy. Did you get some pearls, or should I use the?
Use them.
Yeah. We're right for time.
We are. You've got 10 minutes. You're doing well. Going to finish on time. Got a ladybird to make yet though. Whiskey's in and a snail. Speed up.
You're doing alright for time, but speed up.
I want a big earring.
Yeah, Maria likes to get close up and personal. But to be fair, we have to. So anybody who's watching who's not watched us before, you'll see Maria there with a camera. And that's because Maria and Shelley, who's on holiday this week, they make great little 1-minute videos, just little refresher videos, so that you can come back to the live and watch the live again. And they're just, it's amazing how much they can pack into a 1-minute video. I'm always amazed, aren't you, Laura?
Fantastic.
They're cracking, aren't
Yeah.
they?
Right, make the little nose, and then I just painted.
Karen said, just need John in the kitchen, it'll be like old times. He is actually in the office watching. He's working and watching as well tonight from the computer, he won't come in. So while I'm talking, we've got 2 classes this weekend. We've got Georgia Godbaldin on Sunday. She is fully booked and overbooked, because we've sneaked a few extras in. We do have Natalie Portrin on her Antlers class on Saturday and Sunday. Natalie is a fantastic cake artist, and if anybody's watching tonight, been on her classes, they will tell you. We have got a couple of spaces available for that class, and if you want to jump on that class and you can't afford to pay for it today, just ring Laura in the office and we can take some payments off you. So we'll come up with a payment plan for you so that you don't miss that class, because it's the last one here this year. We do have, from Natalie, we do have Valerie and Christina in next week. They're both amazing girls. They've got 3 classes on, Saturday, Sunday and Monday. And that's all about buttercream. Anything you want to know about buttercream, it's amazing. The flowers they make they're just the wow factor. So if you want to get on those classes, again, I'm more than happy to do some payment terms on those classes, because there is availability, and I prefer to have a full class than a half class if we can do. So everyone is loving this tutorial, Sarah. Looks like you're going to have to be back. So Sarah is back in the kitchen on Thursday. She's just going to do a quick demo on cookies. So she's probably going to be out of her comfort zone because she won't be using her own stuff. She won't be using her own cookies or anything. But she has agreed that she will pop back in and do it. Oh, he's looking like a mouse now, isn't he? He's looking fabulous. So she has promised that she'll pop back in on Thursday night. So I hope you do come and watch us live on Thursday and watch her do some cookies for you. But because she hasn't got her own stuff with you, she has agreed to come back with all her own goodies and cutters, and I'll make sure I get the cutters that she uses in stock so that you can buy them if you want to, because they are fabulous.
Did we say who they're by?
Yeah. So Claire Ewan said that it's incredible. Where did those 2 hours go? She's been totally engrossed.
Oh,
I'm hoping that it's been actually mesmerising
It's
this
been
tonight,
fantastic
hasn't it?
tonight.
Yeah. And I actually feel as though I can make it. Do you?
you
I
can.
don't know. I think I can.
7
But I
plots
wouldn't have
before
thought I could have
the
made
event.
it. No, but I didn't think I could make it at the start.
So this is snail, and I've just had 2 colours together. And there he is. I think I did 3 colours before, yellow, brown, and that's him, basically. And then, just resting on there. Next is sluggy little body geller. It smells. But,
Yeah, so if you want to come on the classes, just ring Laura in the office. The office number is on the website, or message us and we'll come back to you. We'll give you some details. And then I think that's the end of our classes till October.
Yes.
Then we've got Hilary Hurst in October. Now she's got a fantastic wedding cake to do. It's called the Rustic Gilded Wedding Cake, which is amazing. I'm going to be putting classes back on again, but I won't be putting them on till I might put one on in October, but I think it's going to be November. I'm sorry to tell you, but I'm only going to be doing classes on Wednesdays. And the reason I'm doing them on Wednesdays, I have promised my children, grandchildren, husband, that I am going to start taking weekends off. I actually haven't got a weekend off till November. And I have promised them all faithfully that I'm going to calm down before I have a heart attack. And start taking weekends off. So unfortunately it means Wednesday classes, but I'm going to make them much smaller classes as well. So half the size, and I'll be putting on all different classes, so I'll tell you about it near the time anyhow.
so I'm just using floral tape to make his little...
What is it?
Antenna.
antenna.
Oh, the antenna. I forgot about the snail going on there. I was thinking that the mouse is the other side. And does he have bigger whiskers? Right, his little
We're
antenna.
making the cake twice.
Yeah. Looks fantastic though. Are you pleased with it?
Yeah.
It does. It looks
Yeah.
fantastic. And considering how nervous you were about being here today, so
But it doesn't feel like there's anyone watching it, does it?
yeah,
feel
no,
like
it's great,
just
isn't it? It's
us,
really
isn't
nice
it?
to be in
Yeah.
the kitchen though, isn't it?
Yeah.
With us three, nearly 400 people watching it.
Right, I've got what I'm doing now.
So how fabulous is this that all the love hearts are coming up and all the thumbs up are coming up. Everyone
Amazing.
absolutely loves it. And they've said you'll sleep well tonight. I bet you will, won't you? You're
Yeah.
glad you didn't
Do I
have
look that knackered?
You're glad you didn't have that cup of coffee now,
Yeah.
aren't you?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The Saturday social mornings, there's 2 social mornings available. Debbie's just asking. We've got, is October fully booked now?
I'm not entirely sure.
So I think October might have 1 or 2 spaces.
So if it's available to purchase on the website, it means we've got spaces.
Yeah, the spaces in November. I don't know who the guest is going to be in November. I haven't sorted out a guest, Sarah.
November. Is it after
It's on a Saturday.
taken to
Yeah. So it's on a Saturday. Well, that'd be a good idea. You could come and make that boot on a Saturday morning, social morning. Think about that. Hey, what do you think? Should we get her as our guest on that Saturday? Look at that, let's put her on the spot.
Another boot.
Then she'll have to stay till the Monday
That
to
would
do
be a
a
long.
live.
That would be a long social demo morning.
Yeah, 2 hours.
Yeah.
No, I have to think. The social mornings for next year, I am thinking of changing, but I'll talk to you about that nearer the time. I'm actually thinking of making them smaller social mornings and having them in the Sugar and Crumbs kitchen, having it there, because it's lighter, brighter. I think everybody will get to see everything a lot better, a lot more closer to the tutor, and then you'll get in the car and rush down to the warehouse, spend all your money. So I'm thinking of doing that. I think that'd be better, don't you, for next
That
year?
warehouse is like a big sweet shop.
But
It's
I know you
amazing.
didn't know what to do with yourself in there today, did you? No. So I think that's what I'm going to do with the social mornings. I'm going to change them for that. And then I'm also going to allow those days to be a shopping morning for the general public as well. So when we have a social morning, if people don't want to come to the social morning, they can actually go to the warehouse and shop. We'll leave John down there with Yin.
Poor Yin.
Big chaos.
Poor
Yin will
Yin.
kill John, won't he?
Right, so now I'm just doing the laces, and you said earlier, I didn't bring my clay extruder.
Yeah. So normally Sarah uses a clay extruder, but I said we don't actually sell them ourselves, and not everybody has one. But look at this, there, you can sort the laces out really easy, can't you? There you go. That's all you needed to do.
And they're old as well, so they're not going to be perfect. Right, I'm going to stick a bit of, what I did on the last cake was just with a paintbrush put black in there.
Do you want a bit of black gel to do it?
Yeah, I just think
they bring it up.
adds
Just a minute, let me just
depth.
get it in right now. Sorry. Yeah, I've got black gel.
I used to,
So if you use that, and I'll give you a bit of water. And you can, you've got your water there?
Yeah, I've got
So you can wet it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Good. All these hints and tips. Yeah, so I think that's going to be a good idea with the social mornings, don't you? Have them in our own kitchen. Yeah. Plus, when we want to stream a live, we could stream a live from there as well. If we can fit it in.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
We'll see.
Yeah.
You haven't got any rejuvenator in here, have you?
Yeah, you did have it here before, didn't you? Brought it in here. No, a second. No, there it is, there it is. I never brought it in. Yeah, so.
Thank you. It just keeps the colour better, because otherwise you can with water. That's why I use vodka with it, because it just seems to use. Sorry, I'll just get some more black. Sorry.
Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. Demo morning with Sarah, but you'll have to find something to do in an hour.
Yeah.
You get 1 hour. Half a boot.
Yeah.
I don't just do boots.
No, we could do cookies or something, can't we?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, we've not had anyone do cookies for ages.
I have to say, Sarah, it looks beautiful.
I'm so tired.
Yeah, that's what happens. I deprive you of coffee. Oh, it does make a difference putting that in, doesn't it? It really does make a difference.
I mean, it looks a bit kind of simple before you put the laces in, but once the lace is in, you've got the depth.
That's fantastic. So everybody's loving it.
But of course, I used the nozzle before, and that makes a real difference because you've got that eyelet.
Yeah.
That's what they're called, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm so happy when I remember words. Doesn't happen often.
I know, make sure you have a good sleep because I'm going to stay in bed in the morning when I get in here.
So I've just done beigey type of laces. And fractal airbrush dries really quick, so there's not a lot
Yeah, does dry quick.
of moisture in this, so just to you just put the money on cow really. Half falling in, half falling in, half falling out.
Right, you're over time now, Sarah.
Right. I'm enjoying myself now. Stop.
I'm only kidding, it looks fantastic. Doesn't it look fantastic, everyone? Yeah, so just to reiterate, this lady is called Sarah Doyle, if you've not met her before. On our group this week, she posted the most amazing steam train. It was the Royal Scotsman, was it? What's it called?
Flying Scotsman.
Flying Scotsman. There you go, Royal Scotsman. There you go. Sarah has got her own cake page called Effie's Pantry, named after her grandmother who she used to bake with. Do pop over to her page and give her a like, send her a private message, let her know what you thought of this live tonight. Everything that she's used tonight is on the wish list. It's not called a wish list anymore, it's called a must-have. The reason we've called it must-haves is because we've now got wish lists for you to pop things to one side if you think you might want to buy them at a later date. The only thing we haven't got in stock is the airbrush. We are waiting for them to come in stock. It's not that I've not bought them, I'm waiting for them to come in. So I keep chasing Dawn Butler for them, but she says they're on the way, so I'm just praying that they're on the way. We've got the new Colour Mill colours in that are amazing. I haven't tried them myself yet, but apparently they're going bonkers for them in Australia. They're a top selling new colour. Lots of other new products on the website as well. The Sprinklicious is on there, loads of things. It's looking good, isn't it?
Right, Ladybird.
Oh yes, look, the ladybird.
Ladybird.
So should we move that out of the way so they can see how to make the ladybird?
It's a blob. It's just a blob.
It's just a blob.
It's just a
right,
blob.
let's get him on the camera properly. Which camera does he need to be on?
Where are you popping in? On the toe?
Yeah, I'll just put them
Can you
on.
see there?
Can you push?
Go,
Can you just
back.
pull this way a bit? Yeah.
Blob.
Blob.
It's a very important blob. You
It's
know.
a very important
Some people
blob.
don't know how to do blobs, you know.
And then I just put a mark right at the middle, and then paintbrush. I haven't got those tiny ones.
They're behind you.
Ooh.
Open that. Anything else?
Wow.
Really tiny. We're down to use them, aren't we?
Yeah.
So all the love hearts are coming. Everybody is absolutely loving this. It's a fantastic live.
Can you push it back?
Pardon? Oh yeah, push it back
Sorry.
into the shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the brush that Sarah's using now is one of the Global Sugar Art brushes. Now these brushes are amazing. If you're looking for fine detailing, these are perfect, especially if you're doing eyelashes and eyes and the detail in there. I think it might only be one whisker of hair in some of them, isn't it?
Yeah, that's so
It's
fine.
so tiny.
You've just reminded me to do the mouse's eyelashes.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Was that a hint?
What do you think of that brush?
Absolutely brilliant.
It's the first time you've used that,
That's
isn't
so
it?
lovely.
When I showed Sarah how fine this brush before, she was like, oh my god. They're fabulous, these brushes.
I've not seen them like that. That fine.
No, they're beautiful. And they're very good quality as well. Debbie, the new colours are called Colour Mill. They're live on the website, they're in stock and they are available. They are oil-based colours, which means that they mix with plenty of mediums. So, and they've actually got loads of colours, and apparently you only need a tiny bit. I've not tried them myself yet, but you do only need a tiny bit. So I'm going to have a little play maybe tomorrow if I get a chance. And the brush, these are called the Global Sugar Artist Network brushes. There's a whole range of them. You can either choose them in black or white, but they are fabulous. And for fine detail, these are perfect. Once you get one, you won't let anybody touch this brush. It will be your special brush.
So you let me touch it?
If you're a good girl, might let you keep it.
Oh,
Only
it's
the
gonna
fact
be
that we're
hard
booking you in for the next 3 months.
fingers.
So there's loads of different sizes as well. Loads of different sizes. This one, was that a 0? That one, or 00? What does it say on the side on the lid? Your lid. That's the other side because that's a
0.
double. Yeah.
Elegant series
Yeah.
0.
Yeah.
Hashtag 0.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
I think there's a 00 as well. But it's a Global Sugar. What is it?
Artist
Global
Network.
Sugar Artist Network brushes, and they are amazing.
I'll stop using it now.
Pardon?
I don't want to stop using it.
No,
now.
it's great, isn't it? And it'll be a brush that you'll treasure as well. Don't be going sticking it in water either. Just wipe it with a little damp cloth. Don't leave it sit in water. Wipe it with a damp cloth.
Oh.
And you can draw
Snails
the
look
tiniest
so nice.
hands
Yeah.
on. You could probably draw some little claws for his divide his little fingers up, couldn't you? His little paws with it. Oh, everything's getting it now, isn't it? You like that brush, don't you?
Yeah.
It's the snail getting eyes now as well.
Can't remember if he got eyes last time. Oh yeah, he did, but just white, little white blobs. Which isn't true at all, is it? I don't know, I've never seen a snail's eyes. Don't like snails. Don't go that close.
No, I've never been that close to a snail.
I did tread on a slug a few weeks ago.
They're horrible, aren't they? I generally pick them up and launch them into the bushes. I can't kill them or anything.
Barefoot, I meant.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Right, it's a white block. Oh, it doesn't feel right, just
You
can't
can
clean it with...
dip it in a little bit of water or rejuvenator. But just be careful with it. You don't have much on it anyway.
Right, so a little bit of piping gel
Yeah.
and a little bit of white on the nose.
And then we're done. There's the
And
piping gel.
eyes.
It's already over there.
My eyes are not shut much.
Yeah.
Calm down now, so it's...
Are we all breathing in? Botox on the eyes.
And little white eyes for the ladybird. They have things as well, don't they?
I'm telling them tentacles. What are they?
Yeah.
Not quite tentacles.
What are they? What's a tentacle?
On an octopus.
Oh, right, okay. Well, what are they? Antennas, are they?
I think so.
I think they are eyes.
Yeah,
they
but they're
are.
on.
Is what they are is there.
Yeah,
Is there eyes on the end of them?
Yeah. there is in a cartoon anyway.
Right.
Right.
There is in cartoons anyway.
Right, what was I going to do next?
Whiskers and snail trail.
Yeah.
I think we're done.
Yeah. Pipe and gel with a bit of snail trail. Oh, and you got the whiskers for the mouse to finish.
Yeah.
Well, actually,
What time am I taking for you for your breakfast in the morning now?
10. No, I couldn't sleep last night because I was too excited.
Yeah, you have been excited,
No,
haven't
so
you?
I have. Bless me. Didn't get out much.
Bless. It's nice when people are excited. They're always
Yeah.
excited when they come here, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everybody's always really pleased to be in the Sugar and Crumbs kitchen. They're like, oh my god, I can't believe that I'm here.
Well, you watched
You were
it.
digging
You just
last
can't...
night, weren't
Yeah.
you? So we're nearly at the end of this live, guys. I know that we've run over, but thank you for staying with us. And it's always nice when you stay with us and show support for the artists that's come in, which is fantastic. They deserve that support. So we'll be finished in a few moments. Right on shoes.
Yeah, on the last cake I used rice vermicelli, but I forgot it. Amongst everything else I forgot, so
get those thumbs up, love hearts going. Let Sarah know how much you absolutely love watching tonight. We've had a fantastic night, haven't we, Laura and Maria? You know, with green teeth.
They're all sparkly white now, it's fine.
They are white now, yeah. It's a good job you did it on the water-based ones, or you'd have been in big trouble. Are you going to fully show the red then, Maria, again? Right.
Like little snail trail, and that's it.
And this is piping gel now that Sarah's using for the snail trail. So all these added effects actually just put it all together, doesn't it?
Just a line of slime. You see a line of slime from a slug and you never find the slug, do you? Which is weird.
They're absolutely loving it. All the love hearts have come in. It's been an absolutely brilliant night. Everybody has loved it. Well worth waiting up for to watch.
I'm not going to make that shiny. Thank you very much.
Are we done?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Woohoo! Well done. Looks absolutely amazing. So hasn't she done a marvellous job? I know it's a real big job, this one. To be fair, when Sarah said she was going to do this, tonight, I actually thought, there's just no way. There's just no way she's going to get this done in 2 hours. I think you thought the same, really, didn't you?
Yeah.
But what a fantastic job. So thank you for staying with us. It's been great. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, you guys. I have convinced Sarah to do a little live on Thursday for you on cookies. So she'll be here. We're going to just be quiet on that one, though, aren't we? So, do you want me to show? Do you want to hold that one? There you go. So this one here is one that she's done earlier. Okay, so just different colour tones. So you can seat it whichever way you want. Okay. And then the one here this evening. Well done.
You were totally in sync then.
But lots of ideas from you guys, lots of inspiration. Lots of you have got this mould. If you haven't got it, it's in stock. It's the Laying Down Creature Creative Mould. That's it. We do a stand-up one as well. Everything else is on the Facebook must-haves. And I'm going to buzz off now and go anyhow. So we will see you on Thursday. So thank you, Sarah. Thanks, Laura. Thanks,
you.
Rim. And thank you guys for watching. Get those thumbs up going.
Now Maria can eat it.
Where are those cake crumbs? You haven't ate them all, have you, Maria?
No, they're in a bowl here.
Yeah.
Don't worry. They're here.
I thought she'd friggin' scoffed it all. Well, she's done enough damage, hasn't she? Crikey. Nothing would surprise me where Maria's concerned in cake. Anyhow, see you Thursday. Bye.